A major water project is officially underway at the Air Force Base in Mountain Home. The Idaho Department of Water Resources and Governor Little have been working for several years to give the base its own water supply. Andre Tackett was at the groundbreaking yesterday and found out why it's necessary.
The Mountain Home Air Force Base has had challenges with low water supply in Mountain Home that comes from ground wells. But this $140 million project was created as a plan to secure water just for the base long term. The Mountain Home Air Force Base Water Resilience Project will have a 14-mile pipeline. It will transport water from Snake River's C.J. Stryker Reservoir to the base. Plans for the project started when the Idaho Department of Water Resources, or IWRB, purchased Snake River water rights from Simplot in 2014.
This is a very significant project for the Water Board. It's one of our larger projects.
Mountain Home Air Force Base has been relying on groundwater wells that are currently for military and residential use in the city.
Water's in short supply, and what this does is literally guarantee the existence of Mountain Home Air Force Base, that there will not be any resource constraints on growth. This pipe's big enough for now and big enough for the future.
The $40 million water pipeline is funded by the American Rescue Plan Act. The pipeline construction is contracted through Idaho Department of Water Resources, who oversees water plants throughout the state. A $102 million water treatment plant will also be located on the Air Force Base. The treatment plant will purify the water coming in from the C.J. Stryker Reservoir.
We value the Air Force Base and the contributions that it makes to the state of Idaho, both economically and we're strong supporters of the military, and we wanted to make sure that the base had a long-term reliable supply of water.
IWRB and Governor Little deemed this water initiative necessary because of the Mountain Home Air Force Base's importance to security and its contribution to the economy.
Most important, we got to defend this country, and the pilots that have been trained here for decades and decades and decades are the pilots that keep this country safe. It generates about $1 billion worth of revenue and activity in the state of Idaho. We designed it for a very robust, long lifetime.
The treatment plant will also be able to store up to 6 million gallons of water. The transported clean water will eventually serve the over 8,000 people on the base. The project's construction is said to be on schedule and expected to be fully commissioned by 2027.
Audrey.